Hi, I'm Jan Ambrose. I'm chair of the finance department at LaSalle University. I had really hoped to be meeting you in person, but under the circumstances, I guess this virtual meeting will just have to do. We've got a beautiful facility at Founders Hall at our School of Business, and I hope you've had a chance to visit already, and if not, that sometime soon that's going to be a possibility. So I want to tell you a little bit about our finance department and the finance major. Our major is a little different. We have three different tracks within the major that you can choose from. Finance is a really broad field, and there are lots of different directions that you can go in. And so to kind of help with some career direction, we've separated the finance major into three distinct possibilities. The first one is what we call the managerial track, and it's probably the broadest of the three. There are three required finance courses and then two others that you get to choose from a set of finance electives. It probably has a little bit more of a corporate finance flavor to it, but you can really customize it to any of your interests. So there are courses in financial services and risk management and investments and employee benefit planning, financial statement analysis. So, a very wide array of courses to choose from, in addition to the core courses in corporate finance and intermediate corporate finance that you'll be taking. The second track is what we call the investment and financial analysis track. And what it does is prepares students who want to become chartered financial analysts. In other words, they want to get their CFA designation. This track has 5 specific courses that you take that are geared to the investment side of finance. So you'll do investment analysis and financial statement analysis and financial services courses on top of the core intermediate finance courses. And what the last course in this track does is prepares the student to sit for the first exam for the Chartered Financial Analyst designation. So the last course that you take, you'll take right before you graduate. You'll finish up in May, and then in June you can sit for the CFA exam level 1. There are 3 exams that you have to pass to get the designation, but the first one is the toughest, and it's got a national pass rate, something around 33%, but we've had a lot of luck with our students being able to boost that pass rate up to more like 50%. So it gives you a real leg up if you're interested in getting that designation. If you're simply interested in the investment world, but not necessarily wanting to get a CFA, then you can do the managerial track. And as the choice courses, you'll take the investments courses. So again, that managerial track is kind of broad and you can customize it. Okay, so we've got the managerial track, we've got the investment and financial analysis track, and then the third track is the risk management track. The risk management track really focuses obviously on risk. We teach students how to identify risk, how to measure it, how to treat it to make it less of an issue. Pretty much all firms face risk in everything they do. And so risk management, again, itself can be pretty broad. You could work within a corporation in their risk management division. You could go to work for a risk management consulting firm. There are all kinds of jobs within insurance companies that would, really be prepared well with this particular track. You could work as an underwriter for a bank, looking at loan applications for mortgage bankers, so there's a lot of different ways you can go with the risk management track as well. So those 3 tracks really give students a lot of opportunities to, figure out direction that they want to go with finance, since it is such a broad field. Outside the classroom, we also have a lot of opportunities that help. We've got 2 clubs within the finance department. We've got the investment club and our chapter of Gamma Iota Sigma, which is a national fraternity focused on risk management and insurance. So those 2 clubs get a lot of hands-on exposure to their respective parts of the industry, investments. Students pitch ideas and analyze stocks and make presentations to the club on things that they might want to invest in. The club manages real money, about $30,000 worth. And we, take trips to the stock exchange. We go to Barclays Investment Bank in the spring in New York. So it really gives students an opportunity to get out there in the world of investments. We bring speakers in, alumni, who are in the investment world. We've got networking events with firms within the investment side of things. And so there are lots and lots of opportunities to interact in a professional way. On the risk management side, same thing. Philly has a lot of insurance companies. There's Philly iDay, there's conventions or conferences within the club itself. The fraternity has opportunities for students to go to conferences and learn from other students and network with lots of companies. So we've got all kinds of opportunities for students to actually get out there in the world rather than just in the classroom. And that, I think, is one of the things that sets us apart. Not only that, we give students so many opportunities, but also just the personal touch that we bring. Faculty really get to know our students, and that's one of the things I love about working at LaSalle the most, is the relationships that we get to have with students, the way our alumni love to come back and interact, and I think that really helps students in the long run. We've got lots of internship opportunities. And so I think, a finance degree at LaSalle really gives you lots of different opportunities. We connect you with lots of people and really expose you to all kinds of areas in finance. So I hope you've been able to maybe see campus already. If not, maybe you can sometime soon. In the meantime, if you've got any questions whatsoever about the finance major, please feel free to reach out to me, Ambrose, AMBROSE, at lasalle.edu. And I'd be happy to take any questions. I can always give you a phone call if that's easier. But we really hope you pick LaSalle, and I hope to see you sometime soon.